America's unprecedented political summer continues as Donald Trump sits for a probation interview and Melania Trump prays, "For the love of God, please don't sentence him to home confinement." All that and more now on Graf's Grievances. The presumptive Republican presidential nominee sitting for a virtual interview with a probation officer today after being convicted on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records with the intent to interfere with the 2016 presidential election. In an unusual move, Trump joined in the interview from his retirement home in Florida by his attorney, Todd Blanche. The interview is required as part of a report that will be submitted to Judge Juan Merchan before he is tasked with sentencing Trump on July 11th. Trump is appealing the verdict, but in the interim faces punishment ranging from probation to up to 4 years in prison. And while some legal experts have argued Trump is unlikely to face imprisonment due to his very advanced age and lack of a criminal record, his wife, Melania Trump, is likely praying that Trump is not sentenced to any form of home confinement. The former First Lady has shunned her much older, senile husband since he announced he would run for president again, refusing to appear with him at his kickoff rally or any of his campaign events. In addition, the 54-year-old former model has been embarrassed anew by the relitigation of her husband's infidelity in the court, including the nauseating details of Trump's affair with a porn star while she was pregnant with their now 18-year-old son, Barron. So you can imagine Melania doesn't want to be on home confinement with her serial philandering husband. However, regardless of Trump's sentence, he will likely remain free on bail due to his appeal. And therefore, just 4 days later, Trump will be at the Republican National Convention on July 15th in Milwaukee, where he is now expected to announce his pick for vice president. Who could he pick? Who should he pick? Does it really even matter? Probably not, because
news media want to constantly talk about, oh, President Trump is a convicted felon. Well, you want to know something? The man that I worship is also a convicted felon. And he was murdered on a Roman cross. We've seen political corruption. We have seen this throughout history. This is nothing new.
Just this past weekend, Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene comparing Trump to Jesus Christ at a rally for the Republican presidential nominee in Nevada. And while it is obvious from those remarks that the extremist Congresswoman has never picked up a Bible in her life, the larger point is that this is a cult. It does not matter what Trump says or does, his supporters will not abandon him because far too many of them truly believe Trump is the second coming of Jesus Christ. According to the New York Times, Trump has sought documents and personal information from at least 8 Republicans to be his potential running mate. The list includes North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, and Trump's former cabinet secretary Ben Carson. Notably not on that nearly all-male list, Trump's longest opponent for the GOP nomination, Nikki Haley. The former South Carolina governor and Trump administration official recently doing an about-face and saying she will vote for Trump after accusing him of causing chaos and saying he was too old to be president. Well, apparently that mega culpa coming too late for Trump, despite the fact that Haley would most likely help Trump get the support of moderate Republicans and independents he needs to defeat Biden. So back to that not necessarily exhaustive list of potential nominees. As I have said in previous videos, Trump's second best pick would likely be Senator Marco Rubio or Senator Tim Scott, both of whom are relatively young, telegenic, minorities, and falsely perceived as moderates. Of course, what matters most to convicted felon Trump is loyalty, and therefore that will almost certainly be the biggest factor in his choice. Let the groveling continue. Thank you for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.